Hello and good day. I'll be demonstrating today how to create a basic database here in MS Access. So here I am in the home screen of the application, and uh, to create a database, I will have to click this tab right here, create, and then click this new table design. So the given situation is like a banking business, and a banking business needs the information of customers and their accounts. So here in this first table, I will specifically input all of the necessary all of the necessary information about customers. So here in the field name, here is the place where the variables are called. So I'll input customer ID. So this field will contain all the customer ID in the database. So I will click tab, and it will show me what data type this field should be. So the data type for ID is a number. So I will click on this drop down box and select number. So I will then proceed to description. This is optional, but it is helpful. It provides more context to the specific fields that we have. So uh, to describe this, I will input the unique identifier for a customer. So here we are. I will press tab again, and it will make me input again another field. So another important information to capture for the customer is their name. So I will input name. Uh, let's just disregard that first. So name, it comprises of text. So the data type should be text, and description is it is the name of the customer. So hold on, name. So next we have the address where they live. So this is also text, and it is the address of the customer. And another important information is the city in which they live. So city, it is also text, and it is the city of the customer. And another important information is the company that they work in. So I'll input company, text, the company of. And lastly, we have the mobile number. So this also will be text, and despite numbers being different from text, I it is intentionally like that, and that will be explained later. So we are done right here. All the necessary fields we have input. So I will save the wait, hold on. Before I save this description of database, I will first assign the primary key. So what is primary key? Primary key is the most important point of the database, and uh, this information uh, this is specific to every entry. So there should no duplication should happen in a database like this. So because the customer ID is unique, and everyone has a unique number, uh, we will assign the primary key to this specific field. So to assign it, I'll just right click on this column right here, this place right here. and then right click, and then click primary key. So I made customer ID the primary key. So I will now save. Um, just right click on this tab right here, save, and name it customer. Customer. Oh, oh no. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Anyway, um, we'll create another table design. This database, this is specifically for the information of the customer's accounts. So just like before, I'll just input the field name, the data type, and the description. So it will be for a while. I'll just input it. Hold on. Okay, so I've input all of the necessary fields right here. So I will just save it again. Oh, hold on. I will first assign the primary key to the account number. This is the unique number that should be monitored in this database. So after assigning, I'll save it and name it uh, account counts. Okay. So we have designed all of the necessary fields that will be in the database. Now we will move on to the actual recording of data. So I'll move here to the first design that we made, and we will switch views. So how to switch? I can firstly I could just right click this tab right here and click datasheet view, or alternatively I could just simply go right here in this area and click. Here is the tabular form of the design that we made. So here it includes all of the fields in columns. So all I have to do is to input and record the data. So I have sample data that I will input. Oh, hold on. I didn't take that. So notice that I am using tab to move between the fields that I input. But alternatively, you can use arrow keys to specifically locate the specific field that you want to input. So I'll just continue. 1002. Moving on. 1001. Okay, I am done here. I will also do the same on the other database. So firstly, I will just save it and move on here. And just like before, I'll switch the view and input the sample data. Okay, so I'm done inputting the records right here. And in this tab right here, I could do many operations. So for instance, if I want to expand a certain field or a certain column, I could just put my cursor right between two columns and drag it around to the length that I want. So for instance, I want to see more of customer ID, so I can just expand it. And alternatively, you can right click this field column right here and adjust the field width to any specific size that you desire. So next, you can move columns around by holding and clicking a specific column and then holding and clicking specific column and then drag it around the other columns. So for instance, if I want balance to be on the second column, I could just drag it right here. And if I want to select multiple columns, I could just click and hold a specific column and then drag the columns that I want to also include. So if I want to add a new field to better define the database, I could just right click right click this column right here and click insert field. It will create a new one. You can also uh, oh, you can also modify the specific entries themselves by uh, adding and removing specific entries. So you can go right in this area right here and then right click. If you want to create a new entry, you just click new record. But if you want to delete such entry, you can delete a record. Ayan. So that's how you add and subtract entries. Okay. Okay, let's switch back to the design and and for instance, if you find the specific data type of a field to be too limiting for you, so for example, this name is data type the short text, it is the character limits are too short. You can modify the number of characters allowed by looking here at the bottom tab in the general and change the field size. So in this instance, it just happened to be at the maximum accepted level already, 255 characters. But if you wish to reduce the size, you just modify this here to be a lower number and enter it. But if you want to be the maximum, you can input 255. And we will address this mobile number situation right here because it is not the data type is not a number. We can arrange this strings of data of mobile numbers into a much more readable and organized form. So we will again look at the general tab here at the bottom and select input mask. So here, locate this three dots button and then click it. Okay, save first. And then here we are in the input mask wizard. So the here are example formats that I can arrange the data to be. So, but since the specific format is not available yet for me, I will have to create it myself. So I will just click on this edit list and then input all of the specific parameters that I need. So I'll description is phone the no. So input mask I can modify this. And then hold on. So the input mask that I created reflects more on the Philippine number standard. So I've just created right here. I'll close it and a new, hold on. Oh, I I'll just modify it some more. Hold on. Close. Okay. Okay. So I just adjusted it. And here, okay, the format that I want appears on this list. So I will just click on this and then proceed next. And just proceed next. And this is how I want the numbers to look. Instead of the strings of data with no spaces, here is the sample organized the input mask allows. So I want that, so I will click it and proceed. So finish. And when we look at the database view, hold on, I'll save first. There, the the strings of text are now organized. So let's say another example that you want the you want the list of data to be organized also. So I'll find it. Hold on. Let's see. So suppose you want to organize the city that is selected in the database. So I will just I will just look at the general tab again in the bottom and in the format tab, hold on. Okay. Hmm. This, oh, okay. I understand. Okay, so if you want to the database for this city right here to be more organized, you can you can click right here at the bottom on look up instead of general, and then and in display control you will modify this to be combo box. So this combo box allows you to input the the categories of city that are in the database. So I'll change the raw source type to value list, and then the raw source in turn will include the cities that are included. So I'll separate the cities that are existing in the database such as Manila, Makati, and Mandaluyong. Click OK, and then when we view it, or save first, when we view it right here, this city tab right here, it can now be adjusted. It now has a drop down box that can be easily adjusted. So you don't have to manually type it anymore and just select out of the options right here. So for instance, you can easily change between cities. So you can easily change. So I will create another table design that focuses on transactions. But uh, the way to do that, I will do it on the next video. So this is it for now, and thank you for watching.